Hi, my name is Bill Dorman. I work in the Genealogy and Local History Department of the Tangible Parish Library in Amite. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to access the genealogy databases that are available through the library. In particular, how to access the library edition of Ancestry.com for free at home. The first step is to go to your browser and enter the library's web address, www.tangi library.com. This will take you to the library's website. The next step is to go to the black stripe at the top of the library webpage. Go to the second green tab and click on the Search Catalog link. This is the library's online catalog where you can search for books, DVDs, and audiobooks. In the upper right-hand corner where you see it says Log In, click on Log In. This box will come up. Enter your Tangible Parish Library card number from the back of your card. Enter your PIN. This will be the first 4 letters of your last name. Then click on Log In. Back in the upper right-hand corner, you'll now see your account name, log out, and a drop-down arrow. Click on the drop-down arrow. Select Ancestry.com from the drop-down list. This is where your account information will appear, including your name. Above your account information, click on the Ancestry.com link. This will take you directly to the library edition of Ancestry. To get started, click on Begin Searching. Here you'll enter 3 basic pieces of information: a name, place where the person lived, get this off the drop down as you're typing, then enter the birth year or estimated birth year, and click on Search. This is what a search result can look like on Ancestry. It can include census records, find and grave post, military records, marriage records, and more. Let's look at the entry at the top of the list, the 1870 United States Federal Census, by clicking on the title. This will take you to a transcription of the information for our example, Eugene Bunch, in the 1870 census. To the left is a link where you can go to view the original document. In the lower right, you'll often see a box of suggested records. These are records that may pertain to the person you're searching for. If there are other people in the household, they'll appear in a list at the bottom of the transcription, and you can click on their name to see their information. Much of the information on the 1870 census is included on the transcription, including name, age, birthplace, home in 1870, nearest post office, and occupation, in this case, school teacher. This is how to do a basic search on Ancestry. Enter a name, someplace where the person lived, and a birth year or estimated birth year, and you should get some results. Let's exit out of Ancestry and review how to access it. Go to your browser and enter the library's web address, www.tangilibrary.com. This will take you to the library's website. Go to the black stripe at the top of the web page. Go to the second green tab and click on the Search Catalog link. I'll log out so you can see the rest of the process again. In the upper right-hand corner, click on where it says Log In. This box will come up. Enter your library card number. Enter your PIN. This will be the first 4 letters of your last name. Back in the upper right-hand corner, click on the down arrow between Logout and your account name. Select Ancestry from the drop-down list. Above your account information on the account summary page, click on the Ancestry.com link. Let's go back to the Tangible Parish website and look at how to access the other 3 databases. There are 2 main ways. You can go to My 24-Hour Library, down the drop-down to Genealogy, and to the right, where the database links are. This link to Ancestry Library Edition will not work at home. You have to be in the library to use it. The other 3 databases are Heritage Quest Online, Newsbank, and ProQuest African American Heritage. The other way to access these databases, go to Locations, go to the bottom of the Locations drop-down in Genealogy, and click on the link. This will take you to the Genealogy Department page, where you can learn more about the department. At the bottom of the page, you'll find the links to the databases. Once again, this link to Ancestry Library Edition will not work at home. At this time, I need to point out that I will not be able to show you one of the steps in accessing these other databases because I'm in the library. When you click on one of these links, like Heritage Quest Online at home, it will take you to a page where there'll be a box where you will enter your library card number, similar to what we did with Ancestry. When I click on these links in the library, it takes me directly to the database. When you enter your library card number at home, then it will take you to the database, in this case, Heritage Quest Online. Which you may notice looks very similar to Ancestry. When you click on Begin Searching on Heritage Quest, you have to select one of these collections to search in. Let's look at Search the Census by clicking on Search Now. This is the form for entering your search information for the census on Heritage Quest. You can fill it in as much of this as you like. But when you're just starting out, we suggest that you stick with the 3 basic pieces of information: a name, birth year or estimated birth year, location or place where the person lived, which you can pick from the drop-down. Now I have my name, Earl Long, year 1895, and location, Wynn Parish, Louisiana, USA. And I'm going to click on search. This is what a census search result looks like on Heritage Quest. It's very similar to Ancestry, but it'll only show you census or census-related documents. Let's look at the most recent census available to us for research, 1940, by clicking on 1940 United States Federal Census. Again, we see a transcription for our example, Earl Long, in the 1940 census. To the left, again, there is a link to the original document. One thing you will not see on Heritage Quest is the suggested records box. But at the bottom of the transcription, there will be a list of other people in the household, and you can click on their names to see their information, just like on Ancestry. As you can see, this transcription is longer and more detailed than the one we saw for 1870 on Ancestry. There's a lot of information here. Name, age, marital status, birthplace, home in 1940, residence in 1935, occupation, education, income. Can you see a mistake on this transcription? Earl Long was one of the governors of Louisiana in the 1940s and 50s. Next to occupation, they have the word gossamer. This is not an occupational term. It should read governor. This is why you may want to take a look at the original document to make sure that the transcription is accurate. This is how to do a basic census search on Heritage Quest. Let's go back to the genealogy page and look at our next database, ProQuest African American Heritage. This database is designed specifically to search for African Americans. Let's look at their collections. They have birth, marriage, and death records, federal census, Freedmen's Bank records, military records, slave and free persons of color registers. This database works a little different from the other two we've looked at so far. Here you'll enter a last name, select exact or SoundX. Exact will search for the name exactly as you enter it. SoundX will search for that name and others that sound similar to it. If you're sure of the name and the spelling, you can leave it on exact. Enter a first name, select a state from the drop-down list, enter a year range. This will be the time period in which you're going to search for the person you've entered. I know that Louis Armstrong was born around 1901, so I'm going to enter 1900 to 1910 and click on search. Here are the number of search results for all of these collections. There are only 2 results from the census collection. To see the results, click on the word census. There's one from 1900 and one from 1910. Because our subject was born in 1901, I'm going to click on 1910. Here's a basic transcription of the information for Louis Armstrong on the 1910 census. To see the image of the census, click on the last name. This may take a little while to load up. This census includes name, age, sex, race, birthplace, state, parish or county, location, the census year, and the transcription. At the top, we see the transcription again, and below that, the image for the 1910 census. Now you can scroll through the names on the list to find the person you're searching for and to see if there are other people in the household. At the bottom of the page, we see Armstrong, Lewis, age 8. We scroll over, there's additional information. Also in household 281 are Louis Armstrong's mother, Mary Albert, and the head of the household, Thomas Lee. This is how to do a basic search on ProQuest African American Heritage. Let's go back to the genealogy page and look at our last database, Newsbank. This database can help you find news articles on people, places, and events. If you're interested in current or recent news, you can go to Access World News or one of these publication links. If you're interested in genealogy, you can go to America's Genealogy Bank and click on the link. These are the collections available in America's Genealogy Bank. This is the form where you'll enter your search information. It's basically a name. You can expand it to advanced search to include keywords, exclude keywords, or add a date. Today, we're just going to enter a name. And click on Begin Search. Here are the search results and some of the collections available in America's Genealogy Bank. Let's look at historical newspapers. There are 89 results. Let's look at the first one on the list, the Biloxi Herald, by clicking on the name Eugene Bunch. At the top, we see a citation, date Saturday, August the 27th, 1892, paper, Biloxi Herald, Biloxi, Mississippi, volume 8, issue 48, page 2. To make the article bigger, click on this plus sign. You can drag the article up and down and side to side to read it. Here we see the headline, Bunch Dead, the noted outlaw and train robber filled with bullets by Detective Jackson and his posse of 12. So here we see the person we saw at the beginning on Ancestry, who was a school teacher in Washington Parish in 1870. Eventually, by 1892, became a noted outlaw and train robber. I hope this will help you to access and use the genealogy databases available through the Tangipahoa Parish Library, and that you'll visit us at the Genealogy and Local History Department in the Amite branch. Thank you and have a good day.